as a designer as well, it sets that, you know, if we didn't have ISO to play with, we could be saying, well, let's do this, let's do that. It sets that limit of, right, okay, within design you need those edges, don't you, to work within. That's where it gets exciting. Okay, we've set this little box, we're in this box, let's go to work and figure out how we're going to work within it. This one was truly a case of, right, we need to start from scratch.
I think that's why I enjoyed it as well. It was a nice opportunity to start from scratch.
The key to good design, I think, is in the sort of nuance and the compromise, the work you do at the edges to make a product better. You never stop learning, which is true even within this little niche that we're in. You never stop learning your craft, and that's part of the excitement of it, finding these little edges, having a tiny idea that decides a new way that you can go with something or evolves the product in some way. At that point, I need to turn to Reynolds and say, look, here's an idea, can we make it? You need that craft knowledge, their craft knowledge. You're reliant on that to sort of push those edges. Otherwise, you're just sort of having a thought that is really just sort of an abstract thing that they can't guide you on. We have this sort of mutual creative approach that we're both getting excited about it. So in this particular instance, it was about this creation of new tubeset 853 Road DZB, where I felt we could really sort of move the product forward. Reynolds turned around and said, this is going to require all new tool sets, all new mandrels, which we'd never done from scratch, which they haven't done for a long, long time. Okay, well, is that feasible? And that's when they started this ball rolling, that we had to make those tools, and that's what took an awful long period of time. All the supply chain to make those had pretty much broken down. But truthfully, it was the only angle we had to really improve the product. There's a risk to it because you're paying money up front for something that might not get through these tests. And as a smaller brand, you'll be thinking, well, what's the safe zone we can use here, and let's pick something from their existing tooling or refine it. Not that we had to improve it. Strael 4.0 is a fantastic bike, but it was this excitement about, okay, can we make this small step forward?
Dom's always looking to push us and challenge us.
He's very demanding in what he wants from the bike. It pushed us to do new things that we'd never done before.
Little flashes of all the Chris King colours and the Hope colours.
It was the challenges of getting tooling made. We realised we're kind of still pushing the limit. And when you're working in those areas, every little thing counts, even on the tooling side.
I've been working with Dom since 2012. Over the years, we've collaborated in so many different ways, and I have to say his attention to detail is brilliant because he pushes us to the limit, but recognizes the things that sometimes physically aren't possible. That is probably part of why I think it worked for him and for Reynolds. It's very much a collaboration here.
56, right? You're not 54, it's on.